Everyone, Kate here from Merge Health. Just wanted to talk to you about some breakfast ideas. I get this question all the time. What do I eat for breakfast? When you're moving over onto a whole foods diet, and it's often getting rid of a lot of the grains in your diet, it's about trying to rethink about what it is that you're meant to eat. Well, before agriculture and civilization, so that's before we worked out how to store grains, grains were available just wild. And they weren't available in lovely manicured paddocks where we could conveniently run machines over and collect them, and then have machines that conveniently ground them down, and then have machines that conveniently made them into breakfast cereals and toast and things that we could eat all day, every day. What we really need to be thinking about is foods that was naturally available to us and have been for a really long time. So things like meat. Meat is available to us for all of humanity's existence, and that's a really good food source to start with, loaded with nutrients, vitamin B and minerals and iron and these sorts of things, and often a lot of amino acids needed for detoxification. That's really important. So something else to think about is vegetables, and that should comprise about 70% of what we eat. So why not have meat and vegetables for breakfast, just like every other meal? So breakfast really shouldn't be a different type of food. Really, we should be fueling ourselves with the kinds of foods that we need all day, every day, to make sure our brain function is operational, cognition is clear and thoughtful, and we've got energy to face the day and do what we need to do without those sugary, hypoglycemic ups and downs. So meat and vegetables, meat and vegetables. Well, what do I eat with meat and vegetables for breakfast? Well, everybody loves a big bacon and eggs breakfast on the weekend. All you have to do is just leave toast off. And I would recommend that you tell the cafe when you're ordering, just leave the toast off and order some extra mushrooms or spinach or tomatoes or whatever your favourite vegetable is. When you're at home, you can do that as well. Some other great breakfast options, though, are also chicken pancakes. Really easy. Chicken and eggs, just blend it up, pour them on the pan. You can use them to wrap up other foods, other vegetables, or you can just have them as is. Banana and egg pancakes are another great option. That's a special treat, though. You don't want to be consuming loads of fruit all the time. Chia seed pudding and granola. So that can be made from seeds and nuts. You can roast them beforehand, or with chia seeds you can soak them in something like coconut cream and then add in a few other specialties. That's really yummy to have and really quick and easy to make. But personally, I think the easiest things to eat is just what you had last night for dinner. Just warm them up in the morning, or actually I've been known to eat sausages straight out of the fridge, not even warm them up, because I'm one for as little work as possible in the kitchen. So the kinds of things that you'd be having for dinner is roast meat, veggies. You can have them in breakfast in the next day. Sausages and salad. You could also have, anything that maybe casseroles and soups and stews. What I like to do after a roast is put the bone in the slow cooker, cover it with water, add some apple cider vinegar, some nice Himalayan sea salt, pepper, and maybe a few fresh herbs. It could be anything that you like. Doesn't have to be anything in particular, but just something that you really enjoy, or nothing at all, which is what I tend to do, and leave it on overnight. And that's how I start my day in the morning. There's fresh piping hot bone broth loaded with amino acids, all the fat soluble vitamins A, D, E and K you need for gut repair, and all of those beautiful minerals like calcium and magnesium and boron and phosphorus that you need for healthy nervous system and of course healthy bones and brain function. So there you go, there's a whole lot of options for breakfast, but start thinking like a hunter-gatherer and what was out there before we had technology and supermarkets, and just eat good whole food, good quality meat, grass-fed meat, and a whole stack of vegetables. Have fun eating breakfast.